Hey everyone, welcome to this week's show. An exciting show here. We are in the finals week. With me, as always, is Corey, who some of you might know as my opponent. And we have another champion with us, Kyle, the winner of the Golden Cock.
Where's my cock? Where's my cock?
That's what his
He's been
wife's gonna
asking
say.
that for years. But no, we apparently Braden's MIA, and we have no idea what's going on with the Golden Cock. So I just don't think he wants to give it up.
It's the only thing that's been keeping his wife happy this past year.
I can imagine. But from one trophy to another, boys, this is what it's all about. This trophy will finally have a repeat name on it this year. Whether it's Corey or myself, there will be a first two-time champion. I am looking forward to this week. This is an exciting week here.
A lot on the line.
Just for everyone out there, all the fans and well, mostly the haters, I thought I'd remind you about Team Ramrod's championship tour. It's going to be a lot better this time when I beat Corey here, but we'll talk about that later about our predictions. So I just want remind everyone, shirts will be available. I think I'm going with black this year. Let's talk about last week's matchups first. How did we get here? So the first matchup that we'll talk about, Team Ramrod, second seed, taking on fifth seed Because Travis just has no words to say, losing 9-5. He had a lot of hope. Had a lot of people behind him. I think he really wanted this, but buddy, I just told you, you're just not better than me. Corey, what happened here?
Yeah, it was yours from the start, I'd say. You kind of just kept your pace going, and he couldn't keep up with you. It was close a few times, but a few things had to happen in his favor for it to happen, and just it didn't go that way. He picked up Kadobin, who got sent down after a really bad start. So,
did you see that first goal he let in, Kubo?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh my God, he's at the side of the net and he has the puck and he tries to throw it out, fans on it, right to another guy who puts it in. That's how you start your week. Yes.
Yeah. A risky
Kyle,
pickup.
You got anything to say about this matchup?
Yeah, you were vulnerable this week, but he couldn't capitalize on it. Where we thought you were vulnerable actually turned out to be one of your strengths this week, and that was goaltending. And his goalies, he had 5 goalies play, and they each and every one of them shit the bed. They completely full on when Amber Heard
except for Demko,
just took a dump on the bed. But it was the
Demko
dog.
did the one game though. Demko only showed up that last game.
Yeah. But he had a 9.03 save percentage, and that was his best goalie on the week was Demko. And that says something.
Yep.
Travis,
drastic drops to the next one each time too. It's 0.4 down to the next
it was bad. Travis, he was pretty mouthy at work. Not too mouthy, just he wanted it so bad and just felt so good to just beat him. I love it, Travis. We'll see you next year. I can't wait for the freak out. You're already talking rebuild in the chat because it's a failure if you don't win. Let alone make the playoffs for the first time in 4 years. But whatever.
Yeah, I hope that was a joke because he lost McDavid. You know what I mean? It's McDavid.
He's so convinced that if he doesn't win, nothing else mattered. So
let him be. Let him be.
Yeah, I'm glad I could really get you close to the dream, Travis, to show you that you're just not good enough yet. We'll talk in a few years, maybe.
Yeah, we can talk at the preseason, Travis. I'll trade you Bedard, okay?
In a couple years, he thinks that you're going to trade him. So,
yeah.
Hey, and we also got to mention this brings you to your third finals in a row.
Third straight final, boys.
Yeah.
Closest thing this league has ever seen to a dynasty. And it's not that I'm winning them all, but it's hard enough to get to the finals, let alone win it, right? So I'd say 3 in a row brings the closest thing we've seen to a dynasty.
I hate
Just
to
a
admit.
fact, Sean. Let's talk about this other matchup, though. Sauce Pass here, the first seed, taking on, I don't know, some nobody in the 6th seed here. What happened here, Corey?
Yeah, I came out hot and heavy the first 2 games, or the first 2 nights of the week, Monday, Tuesday, and he couldn't catch up at all. There was a few categories. It would have been a stretch. His goalies would have been spectacular, and his players would have performed, but neither happened. And I'm going to the finals. Thank you, Sean.
Kyle, what you got to say about this one?
Yeah, Corey came out very impressively. He showed why he's the #1 seed and just absolutely crushed Sean. And not that I didn't want Corey to win, but I was really hoping for a Shane-Sean final. Because I think Sean's the only one who could beat Shane.
Oh, I like that. I was happy to see Sean lose, just because I generally am when he loses.
You were scared of him.
No, I just like when Sean loses. I know if he plays me, yeah, he has a winning record against me, but he's never beat me in the playoffs. And he'll tell you we're making up stories because he's the recognized Yahoo champion that year, but he was going to lose that first round. He was on the verge of losing. He knows it. But hey, we didn't get to play. We didn't get to finish it, Sean. And we may never meet in the playoffs because you just can't get it done. I know you were ready for those jokes, and they're just starting. You got a whole year left of this shit. But enough talking about these losers. Let's talk about why a lot of these people are tuning in right now. It's that time. Kyle, this is the whole reason Kyle joined us. Kyle, this is what he wanted. He wants to see this draft lottery. He is so excited about this. He's been harassing me, trying to bribe me, and I said no. So to show you guys, here's everyone's name who has not made the playoffs this year. Kyle, you have who? Neil's pick?
Yeah, so I'm personally I'm not picking for myself, guys. I'm picking for Neil.
Yeah. And I think everybody else has their own, right?
Yeah.
I want to say Mark traded his, isn't he? No.
I don't think so.
Didn't someone trade one and has someone else's?
I think Casey did, and then he got it back.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's
what it was. Let's generate this order. Here we go. So, the 8th pick goes to Neil.
Oh.
Pick 7 belongs to Mark. I guess that's not Bedard's new home, Mark.
Nope.
Pick 6 belongs to Braden.
Ooh.
His plan of being semi-good all year and then dropping out the last minute didn't work. Pick 5 belongs to Daltrey. Oh, still 25% chance here, Kyle. Pick 4 belongs to Bergeron. You know what? We might see Plumidor win this.
No, I don't want
anybody but Plumidor.
Yeah.
Who do we have left? We have Dan, Plums, and Casey.
I called Dan in the chat.
He goes pick 3. Dan.
He's third.
Either Plumidor or Casey will have the Bedard ticket. Can you imagine Plumidor winning in this league when he already won the draft lottery for the Dynasty League? Pick 1 belongs to Kyle Plumidor.
No way.
Wow. When Casey get the second.
Shane, you dodged a bullet there, buddy. You know what I'm talking about.
I dodged a bullet? No, I think other people dodged a bullet.
Well, Plumidor did. Yeah.
Yeah. He would have been upset right now, should that have gone through. I think we discussed that trade between us, right? The 3 of us actually. I think we all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah. Hey, I'm happy I didn't do it because I needed Anderson to get me this far. So there we have it. Plumidor will be selected first overall in our draft. Good for him. Good job, buddy. You lost really well.
Damn.
Let's talk about one matchup we care about this week. This is the one for everything, right? One of us is walking away with $200. The other one's walking away with $600 and their name on a trophy. Sorry, $585 and their name on a trophy. But it's exciting times. Like I said earlier, no one's won the trophy twice. Well, it depends. If you ask Kyle here, there was some pre-keeper league shenanigans that he really wants to be canon here. So,
well, yeah. It's
that-
like the Maple Leafs winning the cup in '67 when there was only 6 teams in. It still counts.
I guess like
What's
the
the
league-
keeper league?
the league doesn't recognize that because since it became a keeper league, we've never had a repeat champion.
Who were the keeper? The originals though, wasn't it you, Kyle, and Shane? You won one.
I won one, and then Kyle won the other.
Yeah, so you would be the repeat champ then.
I would, but
Yeah, it might be a 3-time champ.
I'm just gonna have to do it again. That year doesn't count. Just like Sean's win doesn't count. But
Okay, that
I
definitely doesn't
mean-
count.
I'll take that loss so that your name isn't champion, Kyle. But let's talk about the finals here. Let's start with the unbiased opinion here of the guy who's not in the matchup. Kyle, why don't you tell us about this, and then Corey and I will go gloating against each other here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Team Ramrod on this one. I mean,
He wants a
Edmonton
shirt.
plays 4 times this week. McJesus is going for 70 goals. I'm not going to be surprised to see a bunch of multi-point games by McJesus. The goaltending matchup can go either way. I don't feel like either one of these teams has particularly strong goaltending, which is why you go either way. But if Anderson has a good game or Copley has a good game, who knows? But Corey did finish on top of the league for a reason, but I think McJesus is going to put Shane over the top here. It's going to be a close week.
That's fair. I mean, you can't discount McJesus. What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, like the difference in our season is one of your losses I had as a tie. So that's really the only difference. But it's cool to see the number 1 and 2 seed in the finals too, considering it upsets all the time.
League history, first time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for myself, obviously. I think it's gonna be a good matchup. It's gonna be tight. The playoffs have not disappointed so far. But I'm the original champ. I want to be the original 2-time champ.
No, I respect that. I respect that you want to win. I'm gonna go with Team Ramrod here. I'm a big fan of Team Ramrod. I was telling Kyle earlier, our teams are pretty evenly matched. The big advantage is that McDavid counts as 2 superstar players, right? Like the pace that he scores. So gives me a slight advantage there. I think the rest of our team matches up pretty well. We had one matchup in the regular season? Or did
No,
we play
we had 2. You beat me early on, and then we tied later in the season. Yep.
Yeah, so I guess I just
So
need a tie.
I have to beat you this year. Yep.
You have to win because you know what?
Can't
To
pull
be
a
the
shot.
man, you have to beat the man. Woo! So I'm excited. This is gonna be a good matchup. It's gonna be much better than last year's final. I hope it's gonna be better than me versus Domo. Come on. This is a battle of 1 and 2. We both had really good, successful seasons, and now it's time to, settle who's the best. Who's the best this year? I'm excited for this. There's gonna be a lot of private trash talk going on between us. Just because you might not see it in the chat, guys. Trust me, we like to rib on each other, so it's gonna happen.
We want the drama to be public, like just trash each other publicly.
We can do that too, but there's probably gonna be a lot more than you guys actually see.
Can we get like the documentary crew to follow you guys this week? Let's do a documentary about the fantasy finals here. Like, what's going
Let's
on
get a
behind the
little
scenes in
selfie
Shane's
stick
life
and have our
Corey's
phone
life.
like recording. Oh, this is where my team's gonna win. Like,
Trying to peek through the crack of us on our phones on the toilet.
what are you doing? I'm setting my lineup. Like,
I'm checking the starts. I'm checking who's starting. It's only Saturday. That's really you're going to be watching for that. But
Saturday's gonna be the big day, right? Like, it always is. Weeks turn on a dime on Saturday night. That's what the day that matters. I don't know. I get. There's always a lot of games. Everyone has a full lineup, but it's crazy how some people are way behind and come back on a Saturday, and all of a sudden you're like, shit.
yeah, it's true though.
It's always on a Saturday. It's never on like a busy Thursday. It's like no, Saturday. Here we go. Like, let's make it interesting for Sunday. I really hope to disappoint Travis, and just beat you, buddy, because I love just ruining Travis's day. Like, it's the best. I did it last week, and I'm kind of addicted to it right now, so I want to do it again.
You know what though? I'm even though Sunday's going to be a good day and I'm going to win, he'll end up ruining his own day somehow. So
Oh yeah,
yeah. So you don't got to worry about it. He'll have a bad day regardless.
Yeah, that's just what he does. That's all right, because now I'm gonna show him what it's like to be a champion. I told him I'm gonna bring the trophy in. He sits right beside me. I'm gonna put it on my desk. He can see it. Never touch it though. Never touch. No touching. But yeah,
you're getting a little ahead of yourself here, buddy. Come on.
that's the only way Ramrod does.
We'll see. We'll see.
Gotta have confidence. Now's the time. Now's the time. We can't get more confident than when there's 2 teams left.
Yep, you're right. We're in the money.
A lot of money. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a great week either way. I am fairly confident, but it's gonna be a great week. This is what I live for right now, is like these tight fantasy hockey matchups. Like, everything's on the line. There's nothing more intense. Misty hates fantasy playoff time. We're sitting there and I'm just refreshing my phone. Like, it's like every minute. I know nothing's happened, but I need to see that nothing's happened.
Goldie scored a third one now for me tonight.
He's got the Hattie?
Yep, 3 in a row. I just need Seattle to score a goal or 2 or 3. Get the GWG, that'd be nice.
You have him, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, that sucks.
All right, you got McJesus playing. You'll be fine.
Yeah, that matches one McDavid start. Okay, now we're
possibly. That match is almost over though, right? Oh yeah, 4-0
no,
now.
Third just started.
Yeah, okay. As long as Minnesota gets the shutout, we're good. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting week, boys. Thanks for joining. You know what, Corey? Fuck you. But
fuck you too, buddy.
Congrats to Plummador, and great season, boys. Maybe we have a surprise for you next week. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Right now we're just focused on this final where Boldy is ripping me apart. You guys have a good week. Corey, I hope you have a terrible week, but I'll understand if you do have a good one.
Good luck, buddy.